Hey, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. My name is Ben McDowell, founder of Ben McDowell Coaching, and we partner with coaches, consultants, and agency owners, people that are interested in the high ticket offer and service space that are wanting to add considerable income to their monthly revenue through simple, though, and easy to implement sales funnel systems that you can build on. The scalable systems required to earn more money every single month without sacrificing on the fulfillment in your life. So, as promised in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the journey some of our clients have taken and how they have been able to leverage outreach specialists to build their audience and fill their calendar with qualified appointments. I'm also going to be covering why a lot of the appointment setting agency offers, why a lot of the VA implementation in terms of generating leads, why these don't work, because they tend to just miss a couple of key points, so that you can really take this information forward in terms of the decisions you make in your business. Now, the reason I made this video for you is that I'm aware that there are so many ways to generate leads and appointments out there. I mean, you're getting approached probably like 5 to 10 times a day by business consultants, marketing agencies, all offering the same kind of thing, ridiculous promises. And I want to really just help you to understand how to understand what would be the right fit for you. Now, many that watch our content have made business investments before. Some did pay off, some did not. After working with dozens of service providers across dozens of different niches, we've worked out the main reason why these investments sometimes do not pay off. And really, it comes down to just that it wasn't the right fit for your business, and what you already had set up wasn't enough to actually get success with the offer. So building a successful business in the online environment these days is largely about solving for the right problems. The purpose of this video, again, it's going to be about filling in the present knowledge gaps that you have, knowing what problems to focus on solving for in your business to take it to just the next level. And really, these problems that you're solving for are going to be different depending on how your business is set up and the income level you have achieved. So with any client acquisition centered investment, a core focus I've used since beginning 4 years ago, which has been fundamental to investing in the right offers for our business and generating over 2 million in revenue, is this: when you look at any business investment, you should always focus on two key criteria, and it should actually, I'll give 2.5. So the first one is really that it should remove things from your plate so you can focus on higher value actions and you can build your business. So if a business investment is involving you having to send out like 30 to 50 DMs a day, being responsible for setting and everything like that, it's just not going to get success consistently in the long term. It should aim to increase your revenue. It should be mapped out clearly so you know the person presenting it. As they give you this information, they have the step-by-step, everything's dialed in, and that way I know that they can actually generate results consistently because they know the offer well. So I'm going to share with you the specific areas to focus on. Really, I don't recommend continuing with any investment that don't have these 2.5 to 3 points in place, because you really want the best order and sequence of implementation possible. What order and sequence do you need to apply things in terms of building your business to that next level? I'm going to share with you this and what some of the journey that our clients have taken, how they actually implemented, what they implemented, so you can actually understand for yourself and draw that relation. So these insights come from over $300,000 of investments. Some for us paid off, some did not. I want to help you avoid those mistakes so you can get your money's worth from wherever you are right now, and however you choose to spend it. We don't all have like loads of money just lying around to just spend on the wrong things. So we really want to make sure those investments are the right ones. So the first business owner that I'll be speaking about is for all the online coaches, the consultants, the agencies out there, anyone that's out there wanting to, make more money, have high revenue sales, and are looking for what needs to be in place to actually achieve that. So this is Silje. She joined our program a couple of months ago. She's an agency owner and she helps businesses generate clients using paid ad strategies. So we helped her to generate her next 8K within 14 days. Now, she had invested in a business coaching program before. She'd been in it for about a year or two. She generated like not many clients, and like many others, she'd been unable to generate a consistent return on investment after even months and years of implementing. So she was feeling overwhelmed. She was realizing that she'd invested in something that had taken her some of the way, but she needed something else to take her the rest of the way. She was really overwhelmed with all the information, a lot of manual implementation of the content she was given. She just wanted to help people, and she was like, why is it so hard to even do that? So her day-to-day life looked like lots of others, trying to post content, manually reaching out to leads in Facebook groups and in Instagram. She was running ads, she was trying to book calls, she was paying for so many business expenses, but she wasn't seeing return on investment. She was struggling to generate leads, qualified bookings weren't coming in, delivering to clients was just a nightmare because there was unscalable delivery mechanisms in her business. And she was looking for a way to get simpler results with, so she could focus more of her energy on serving and selling and getting more paid clients and spending time with the best clients possible. So I want to share with you the process we took her through so you can actually understand where your knowledge gaps may be, because we all have them. The first thing we did was we helped her craft a new offer, which allowed her to have a scalable delivery mechanism in place where she didn't have to spend a lot of one-on-one time with clients, and the hours that it took her to deliver to her clients reduced dramatically, but her value stayed the same and actually increased. So we based this offer on the past successful clients and the insight she had gained from the market, and we created a clear marketing message that we could broadcast to attract more of these same fit of the right qualified client, successful client. That was really key. So in terms of the next thing, we optimized her Facebook profile and her Facebook group. We placed an outreach specialist to manage and qualify traffic that came in. And then what we had is she had an ad set up which she generated leads into her group for. And we reviewed her DM conversations on a weekly basis. So every single week we were looking at her DMs, what she was sending to these leads that came into her group. And so we could convert it into qualified meetings because we'd automated the lead gen aspect. We could just focus here. We ramped up appointments to KPI, which was 5 to 10 per week. And then we just gave her a conversational sales process. We reviewed her sales call recording so she could close consistently. We didn't just give her a script. Like most people can't answer this as a yes. If I ask you, do you have a script that you have created for your niche and someone has reviewed it as an expert and they're reviewing it every week so it can get conversions? Most people would say no, they don't have that in place. So that's what we put in place, and we were able to review everything she did. And then she actually was able to convert 3 sales of her new offer within the first 3 weeks because it's set up like this and she had this in place. So here's a little testimonial of one of the sales that came in, and that came in within 2 days. So I really wanted to just go through the keys here. It's really the keys are having a well-crafted offer, clear marketing message, automated lead gen, systemized appointment setting workflows, and just a simple sales conversation process to close clients. The last thing would be just weekly reviews of these systems to facilitate what we call fast feedback loops, which increase conversations and conversions in your business. So nothing crazy, just a simplified approach to generate consistent revenue without anything unnecessary. So the next person I want to go through was a very special client of ours. We helped them to grow their audience from 2,000 to 140,000 leads within 8 months. Now, this is someone we took really from the ground. Like, they had nothing set up. So if you're wanting to enter the online space, or you have below 140,000 people in your audience, this is going to be really relatable to you, and you're going to really find, I think, a lot of value from this. Thomas met with me on the phone wanting to launch his service. He had 0 paid customers for his service, no audience built, no clear marketing message. Lifestyle was important to him, and so far he was unable to find a client acquisition system and mentor he could generate results with that didn't burn him out. So we had to create something that worked for him in terms of this. So after working with Thomas for 8 months, we helped him clarify his offer. We helped him dial in his marketing message. We helped him build a VA team to fill up and convert from free intro events. This resulted in generating his first high ticket sales. Now, we hit a sweet spot a few months in, which achieved viral status on his content. Now, because of this, he began generating 10,000 leads per day through his account organically. These are real leads. They came into his business, and he achieved a record-breaking 100 plus registrants per week in his masterclass, resulting in his calendar being booked out for 3 months straight. So that took 8 months. He got 131 registrations after 9 days. So each week he was getting that. And here he got 421 registrations within a week. He had to actually upgrade his Zoom account. And this was really powerful for him because we didn't just say, cool, let's get a VA in and get you leads. We actually also integrated them with a free masterclass model and then helped him to convert from that event through the VA team. So it took all the heavy lifting off his plate. He could just focus on closing. So the last person I want to go through is Amanda. So she's helping coaches to make 10K plus in 9 days through free intro event launches in a Facebook group. She came to us really wanting a evergreen appointment setting machine for her Facebook group. So we helped build this out, something that could book calls outside of the events she was launching, because this is what she was focusing on. Now, before she met with us, she was at 10 to 25K per month. So this would be a relatable business owner and case study for those people that are hitting, maybe you've hit some 5 to 10K months, but you're not consistently booking appointments every single week without having to set them yourself. Now, Amanda was converting sales from free challenges in her Facebook group, but she was unable to consistently do that and book those meetings outside of the launches. Now, because of this, she was experiencing inconsistent income in her business and all the associated stresses that come with it. She had invested in a lot of business masterminds and high-ticket service offers in the past, placing appointment setters, but it never worked consistently for her. Once she started implementing, she had implemented the correct converting messaging and outreach specialist flows and those team members to go in and do that work, it increased the lead flow into the group from 15 to 17 per week to actually 40 to 50 per week. What we did then was we moved into setting up an audit system where every new Facebook group member would be offered an audit of their business, which then those that said yes would get set as an appointment. So shortly thereafter, we saw an increase in leads coming through. We saw an increase in calendar bookings, and we saw an increase in sales because the throughput into the system increased at scale. And we just implemented an on-launch, off-launch system. On launch, the outreach specialist would generate leads into her group. They would help convert through the challenge, and then she would sell in the challenge. And then off launch, it would just be offering the audit and converting through that. And that's really what we did. And so we successfully achieved 10K plus of an increase in weekly revenue with 5 plus calls booking in per week, and they're quality calls. Now, the timeline that took was 8 weeks. And this is a quote from the customer just reinforcing what we did. Here is a report, which they upload every week in the mastermind we do. This is their outreach, their follow-ups, their booking link requested, their appointments booked, their sales generated, then their cash collected. Okay, here's a little screenshot of the client. So the main focus here is that having something that can effectively generate leads at scale, Amanda has an amazing offer. Her delivery is incredible. She's got case studies. She's got value ready to be given, but she's just she was in obscurity at a certain level. She wasn't getting the good attention that her skills deserved. So we increased the volume of that attention that was qualified. We really brought it in. We made sure it was converting, and we set up an evergreen system so she had a viable business walking out of this. So if this video provided you with value, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, as well as dropping a comment below with how it helped you in your journey. Thanks so much for joining me. I really appreciate your attention. My name is Ben McDowell. Have a beautiful, beautiful day.